So your baby is now 4 weeks old. No, just 11 more of these and you'll have a 1-year-old. Slow down time. But before we look too far ahead, let's see how they are getting on this week. So the next few weeks are quite exciting as your baby is going to change and develop more and more. You'll start to find that they develop more of a personality and soon you'll get to experience those first smiles. Something that is likely to happen this week is that your baby will discover their hands and or feet. Your baby doesn't actually know that they're a separate person from you yet, which I think is just so adorable. They will also be seeing even more than last week, but focusing can be quite tiring, so get used to those cross-eyed gazes. It's completely normal and makes for some really cute baby photographs. Hearing, on the other hand, is fully developed at 4 weeks, so your baby is starting to enjoy all of the beautiful sounds around them and will also start to turn their head towards the noise. One really exciting change is that your baby is probably beginning to talk to you in their own way. He or she can coo, gurgle, grunt and hum to express their feelings, which does make a welcome change from just crying. Don't be afraid to chat away to your baby face to face so they can see your facial expressions and gaze at you. It's great for their development and a big comfort for them as well. One thing to try and remember to do this week is to get your baby weighed. You can do this at your local baby clinic and it's a great opportunity to just have a catch up with your health visitor, ask any questions you might have. And if you're lucky, you might spot another mum with a similar aged baby as well. So what else can you expect? We've got tons of vlogs on Channel Mum for every week of having a new baby from other mums at the same stage you are right now. So let's see what they have to say about week 4 of having a new baby.
It's crazy to think that he's only just a month old because it really does feel like he's been here forever.
We've kind of come out of the haze, we've come out of the horrible emotional anxiety stage I had at the beginning, and we're now into the kind of more nice newborn bubble, which is really lovely.
Here he is. Hello. Say, don't look at me, I'm shy.
We're following the lead with feeds. Nursing's going really well. She's feeding anything between 2 and 4 hours during the day.
In the day he still feeds about every 2 to 3 hours, and sometimes it is only every 2 hours, but I really don't mind feeding as much as he wants in the day because he's sleeping so well at night.
Sleep isn't great, if I'm honest. It's actually quite bad. Sleep-wise during the day, he still sleeps pretty much all day. He kind of has more awake periods where he's awake for longer, and sometimes he'll be happy during those periods and sometimes he'll be a little bit unsettled. He sometimes really suffers with trapped wind, so it just depends on how he's sort of getting on. In terms of nighttime sleep, he's not doing too well at all.
My main priority now is to start losing weight.
I'm pretty much almost there with the recovery now, I'd say. I feel back to normal and the bleeding's tailed down a lot. I haven't had any bleeding in a few days. That's wonderful.
So around a month after birth, you're probably starting to think about yourself a bit more, especially if your bleeding has started to slow down a bit or even stop, and you're hopefully feeling a little bit less sore as well. It can be really hard at this point in your postpartum journey to see photographs of celebrities with washboard stomachs who've just snapped right back into shape. But just remember, it took you 9 months to grow your human, and your body is going to take some time to get back to normal. And not many of us, let's face it, have personal trainers or dietitians on hand to help us out with that. So now it's time to look at Channel Mum's the good, the bad and the ugly of having a 4-week-old baby. The good. You've probably realised that by now you can eat pate again. Oh, and wine. And yes, even breastfeeding mums can have a small glass of wine if they want to as well. The bad. Looking at yourself naked in the mirror can be hard at this point. Everything is a bit different, or maybe a lot different, but give your body time to heal and remember the amazing thing it just did. The ugly. Sleep deprivation can turn you into a right cow, let's face it. Anyone else glared in the dark at their other half while they snore away and you're up feeding the baby again? Yep, I've been there. So we hope you've enjoyed watching our video about the 4th week of your baby's life. We would love to know how you're doing in the comments below. Remember, we are right here with you. If you would like something to watch after this, why not take a look at all the vlogs from other mums sharing their 4th week of motherhood over on Channel Mum. We will leave the link below right here for you. So that's all from us here at Channel Mum. We will see you and your little baby again next week.